Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and today pull up a stool, grab a drink, and settle in because we have got a massive one to unpack. We are talking about the kind of industry-shaking news that makes my head spin and my wallet cry. We are talking about the potential death of the movie theater, or, if you believe the corporate suits, the unexpected savior of the big screen. We are talking about Netflix, Warner Brothers, and a promise that sounds just a little too good to be true. So here's the lowdown. You know Warner Brothers, right? The studio behind Batman, Harry Potter, Dune, and basically half of our childhoods. Well, it's no secret that the current parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery, is having a rough time. They're swimming in debt, they're shelving finished movies for tax write-offs, and the sharks are circling. The big news coming from a Bloomberg report is that Warner Brothers is effectively up for sale again. While Paramount is sniffing around, the big scary monster in the room is Netflix. But here's the kicker, the thing that made me spit out my coffee. Netflix has reportedly told the brass at Warner Brothers that if the acquisition goes through, they promise, cross their hearts and hope to die, that they will continue to release Warner Brothers movies in actual movie theaters. Now, let's take a breath and look at this from the bright side. I know, it's hard, but hear me out. If we play devil's advocate, this could actually be a good thing. Warner Brothers has some of the biggest franchises on the planet. We are talking about the DC Universe. We are talking about Middle-earth. We are talking about Denis Villeneuve's Dune saga. These are movies that demand a massive screen and a sound system that rattles your ribcage. If Netflix buys them and actually keeps that theatrical pipeline open, it solves a huge problem. It means Netflix finally admits that some movies are events, not just content to scroll past while you're folding laundry. It would reassure big-name directors like Villeneuve or Ryan Coogler, who have publicly freaked out about their art getting dumped straight to streaming. If Netflix puts its billions of dollars behind these productions and actually puts them in cinemas, we could get the best of both worlds, the financial safety of a streaming giant and the cultural event of a box office release. It sounds like a win-win, right? But it's when I started reading between the lines of this report, the article is down in the description by the way, that I started to get that twitch in my eye. You know the one? Because let's be real, Geekly, this is Netflix we're talking about. The company that invented binge watching. The company that spent years fighting against movie theater chains. The company that treats a Martin Scorsese masterpiece the same way it treats a reality show about baking cakes. The report says Netflix would honor contractual agreements to release films in theaters. Keywords, contractual agreements. That sounds a lot like lawyer speak for we will do it because we legally have to, but the second those contracts expire, all bets are off. Are they really taking us for fools? We have seen this play out before. Remember Glass Onion, the Knives Out sequel? Netflix gave it a tiny theatrical run, left millions of dollars on the table, and then yanked it to boost their subscriber numbers. Their entire business model is built on keeping you on your couch, paying that monthly fee, and never leaving your house. And let's look at the hypocrisy here. They're making this promise now to sweeten the deal, to keep the talent happy, and probably to keep the federal regulators from blocking the sale for being a monopoly. It feels like a classic bite and switch. Oh sure, don't worry Mr. Nolan, we love cinemas. But once they own the IP, once they own Batman and Superman, do you really think they're gonna split the profits with AMC and Regal Cinemas? Or are they gonna use those massive movies to leverage everyone to sign up for Netflix Premium Plus Ultra? It feels like the kind of promise made with fingers crossed behind their back. They want the library, they want the content, they don't care about the sticky floors and the popcorn. So here's the reality check. Warner Brothers moving to digital quickly after a theatrical release is already annoying, but selling the whole farm to the streamer that killed the video store feels like the final nail in the coffin. They're promising us a marriage between streaming and cinema, but I suspect we're just being set up for a funeral. Anyway, the full article is in the description. Go give it a read and check the sources. So, Geekly, you are the judge today. Do you believe Netflix has turned a new leaf and will actually save the theatrical experience for DC and Dune? Or are you with me and do you think this is just a corporate lie to get the deal signed before they turn everything into direct-to-streaming content? Let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to hear your take on this one. And that is the full breakdown on this Netflix versus Warner Brothers drama. If you are with me on this, hit like, subscribe, and sound off in the comments. Do you trust them? Or is it a trap? If you want to power up the channel, the Buy Me a Coffee link is down below. Also, help me out for tomorrow. Should I broadcast from the Batcave or the Bridge of the Enterprise? Vote now. I will catch you on the flip side. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly.